Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a special episode. Alice just went 7-1 on a BRO draft, quick draft. And here's the proof 7-1 on a deck that she named BW September 2023. And she's going to give you a deck tech to see what works in BRO. And this is the deck that gave her 7-1. Okay, Alice.
Y-
Hello. Ron and I both built blue white. Yeah, I built this one, but you also have a deck that's blue white for this one. And it seems to be a good combination. Wait, what happened here? Oh, it's only on this side. Okay. Hi. Hi, Albert. So, first of all, it has to have a really good mana curve so that um, I don't ever run out of things to play. I think that's pretty key. Mm, Lawrence Escape. Okay, we'll go card by card. But basically, I picked pretty much all soldier creatures, or as much as possible. This one says target artifact or creature gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. This has saved me a couple of times. I have one in this deck. It protects my bigger creatures or protects my lords and special cards. Recruitment officer. This one's a pretty good turn one play because next turn you can swing for two. But also later, if you have a bit more mana, you can keep getting more bodies on the battlefield. Um, if you have a good number of mana three or less. Um, Creature cards. Survivor of Corliss. This one is good because I have an equipment and I have some uh, uh, creatures that give other people +1/+1 counters, and that makes a first striker really good. But it's also a pretty good turn one play as well. This one has been pretty key for me in late game because it pumps other creatures and it can pump them more than once. And also the flash just creates a surprise factor after you build a big board. Deadly Repost. Repost. Okay. Instant spell. This one is a good removal spell, and at the same time, you also get 2 life, which is really good. Disenchant. I've used this one to get my creatures that are um, enchanted or tapped down out of trouble, and getting rid of really big artifact creatures that are also prominent in this Brothers War thing. But the one game that I lost was to someone who just ramped really quick with power stones and kept putting like 10/10 creatures on the board. But I only have one in there, so I still lost that one. That was helpful anyway. Mm, this one, Vigilance, and when artifact enters battlefield, gets +1/+1. It allowed me to swing uh, with 4/2 when I played it with this scrapwork cohort because it adds 2 soldiers and artifact creatures at once to the board. Mm, Recommission. This one was meant to get this back, and it worked really well for um, things that are under 3 mana. Other ones, like this one, because it makes it 2/5, and that makes it a really good blocker, and it has lifelink. Um, yeah, so I think that one surprisingly worked really well with this one, which was like a added bonus. This one is a human soldier. Oh, this one was really good because it allows my creatures to attack with flying in late game if there's a um game stall, and also allows my creatures to block with flying in case there's air trouble. This one is um a lord, but it only works with a big board. Um, I think it happened only in one of the games or two, which is significant then already, where I have a really big board, I attack with everyone, and people are surprised when they all suddenly gain flying and they all get pumped by 1+1+1, which is really scary and pretty much impossible to deal with. This is good. This is an equipment. And when you equip soldiers, it's only um 1 mana. Um, it allowed me to get rid of um other people's stuff. Well, it allowed me to fine. It allowed me to get more damage in on flyers and gain more life if I use it with this. Ah, what do I do? Ah, it's gone. Okay. I Yeah. Oh, okay. So this one is a life linker. Yeah, it's good, very good with that. Mm, no, I put it on the flyer for attacks. Oh, maybe I have actually. Mhm. 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 Yeah, that's really good. I think I have, but just to defend, and they didn't attack into it for me to gain the life. What? Wing command, though? Yes. Yes, it happened quite a lot with supply drop. For supply drop, this one is a good surprise factor. Yeah. And then it has an added um function of drawing a card. This one I have 3 of them. Actually, a lot of these I wish I could put more, but there's just no slot. Maybe I would take some of this out. I don't know. Yeah. But this, mm, mm, this one really makes a difference because um, it's automatically 2 bodies on the board, and it's a soldier, so it gets pumped when this comes in effect, or when this comes in effect, or it works well with the power blade too. But also it has unearth, meaning you can attack with it when you play it next turn on haste if it dies. And then you get an extra soldier token as well. So it's really, really worth it for 4 mana. Retrieval agent. This one, it's a big body, so this function just makes people scared of it. Mm, I haven't really actually had to pump it because when you pump it, you also take away its own defense and it could just dies, but it's a good threat. And people don't know if they have to double block it or just single block it or something. It probably, yeah, it's pretty weak, but it's a good bluff, and people always fall for it. Well, they have to take it into consideration because you could just pump it and sacrifice it. This one, I always want to draw it, but I don't always draw it. Um, Other soldiers get +1/+1, and the cool thing is, it's not legendary, so you can have two or more of them. Yeah, I was really lucky. I don't have two of them. I would have put both in there if I had. I have.
I think that's one of the reasons why you won. You just interesting.
Mm,
Prefer this is
mm,
soldier payoff. That's a
mhm,
soldier payoff. If any other soldier, oh, this is soldier payoff.
mhm.
If any other soldier
Mm, soldier payoff. Mm.
payoff means like reward for it.
Oh, mm, yeah.
Smart, smart.
Mhm,
Understanding.
mhm.
And this one. Well, that's
Oh yeah, yeah. This one counter, putting counter, it makes a big difference. Yeah, I always have a target because it says another target soldier, so you can't put it on yourself. It's flying really good. Right, right. Yeah, right. Mm. Mm-hmm. This one is pretty good. Mm,
Steve.
okay, it's really good because I have the potential to do +1 count. Oh wait, no. +1 counters don't work on it. Supply drop works on it really well, and also this power blade. Yeah, yeah, works on it really well, but um double strike, right? Yeah. And then I just have the recommended plains and island. Mm, mm, mm,
Creature. How many times have you saved a creature? And how many times have you done this?
mm.
Regardless,
A lot. I did that a lot, but sometimes I don't have enough 3 mana or less creatures. Like I've came up empty twice, and that's yeah. But that's still something to do though, and it sometimes allow me to scry away stuff.
not a crazy amount, but fair amount.
Yeah, yeah. And the creatures all have some sort of function.
Not yourself.
Really useful. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
any life. This is always useful. You always have a
yeah, yeah.
in this format.
Hmm.
Is this sometimes right off?
Yes,
For me, it
I
was
did.
this. Remember, like
Yeah.
before flying.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, that makes it bigger too. Imagine if you return the double striker.
Any other comments on this?
Oh wait, you did recommission the double striker, did
No,
you?
no, I
No,
didn't. The
okay.
double strike kind of man.
Larger. Oh,
Also,
oh, I see, I see. Never mind, never mind. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
all right. Let's have coffee, please. That's okay. Thanks, guys.